Hello and welcome to Buddhist Global's weekly news highlight. I'm Dr. Justin Whitaker, Senior Correspondent for BDG. This week we highlight the news that the Buddhist Kingdom of Bhutan has astonished the world by rapidly vaccinating 93% of eligible adults for COVID-19. We'll look back at recent BDG features and news about Bhutan and their efforts to control the coronavirus. But first, the news. The Buddhist Kingdom of Bhutan has administered COVID-19 vaccines to nearly its entire adult population. The campaign began as a national event on March 27th, and on April 8th, officials reported that 93% of the country's adults had received their first dose of the vaccine, urging remaining individuals to follow suit soon. The rapid vaccination campaign has been the fastest yet recorded in the world and puts Bhutan in third place among countries with the highest percent of people vaccinated, behind Israel and the Seychelles. Bhutan received its first 150,000 doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine from India's domestic production in January. However, instead of rolling out the vaccine in phases, as most countries have done, Bhutan's Prime Minister, Dr. Lotay Tshering, said that the kingdom would wait until it had enough doses to vaccinate all of its 533,000 eligible citizens at the same time. Early doses were given to citizens who needed to travel overseas before the planned rollout. Last month, an additional 400,000 doses of the vaccine were shipped to Bhutan from India. To set the date of the beginning of the vaccination program, national officials consulted the Zangmo, a body of Buddhist monks. According to the monks, the most auspicious date to begin vaccinations would be March 27th. A further instruction given by the monks was that the first dose should be administered by and given to a woman born in the year of the monkey, according to the Chinese zodiac. The first vaccination was given by Tshering Zangmo to Ninda Dema at the auspicious hour of 9:30 a.m. after prayers were chanted and butter lamps lit. Prime Minister Lotay Tshering, himself a medical doctor who was elected as Prime Minister in 2018 on a strong public health platform, said that it made sense to make the vaccine rollout a large public event in order to foster widespread public acceptance. In a statement posted to social media on April 8th, the Minister of Health wrote to encourage those remaining individuals to quickly get vaccinated as a way to, quote, fulfill our duty as responsible citizens and play our conscious part to complement the noble intention of our beloved King. And as such, they are requesting that every individual visit their local health centers to, quote, protect yourself and your community from the disease that has plagued us now for more than a year. Even before Bhutan's astonishing vaccination program, the country was a model of careful precautionary measures and commitment to public health. The country of approximately 770,000 people has seen only 952 confirmed cases as of April 18th, with only one death attributed to the virus in a man with several other illnesses. These are the lowest numbers in South Asia. The massive vaccination effort is possible not only because of the Bhutanese government and people's commitment to health, but also thanks to India's vaccine diplomacy program, #Vaccine Maitri. In early February, we created a news highlight video about the first doses of the vaccine reaching Bhutan and India's outreach program, and you can watch those via the link up here. Our team of correspondents and writers have also worked together to bring several in-depth stories about Buddhism in Bhutan, especially the women of Bhutan, 3 of which have offered extensive focus on Bhutan's nuns. In one of these, Namgyel Lhamo, a nun from Bhutan, wrote for us in 2018 that she is, quote, very optimistic that we shall see a positive future for our nuns. For that, she is an individual and is a member of the Bhutan Nuns Foundation, said that she is determined to work hard to bring about change, both in the mindsets of the Bhutanese people and in the lives of the nuns themselves. Speaking as a Buddhist nun, she continued, It can, quote, be very challenging if we are deprived of important opportunities, especially when society has different expectations about the way nuns should be. In this case, we have to raise our voices and make an extra effort to realize our potential. In doing so, she is helping to ensure that nuns in Bhutan get the best education possible. And in 2016 and 2018, we have articles from our senior editor, Craig Lewis, and from our correspondent, Caitlin Dwyer, on the executive director of the Bhutan Nuns Foundation, Dr. Tashi Zangmo. Dr. Zangmo, who did her PhD on education and female monastics at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst, also emphasized the importance of education for uplifting women in the country. We'll include links to these stories in the video description below. As the world continues to struggle with the coronavirus pandemic, we will continue to watch Bhutan and other predominantly Buddhist countries to see what wisdom they can offer the rest of us. And we will be certain to share what we learn with you along the way. Let us know what you think about efforts around the world to stem the spread of COVID-19 and keep people healthy in the comments below. And as always, be sure to check out our website, buddhistdoor.net, for more on this story, as well as other news and features about Buddhism around the world.